We also have gotten a ton of requests for the Turbo Sports Network to make another appearance. JT, do you have Turbo's call yesterday?
He'll get it up. Michael on Twitter at 3HL1045. Michael writes, where in the hell is Turbo? Azure Effect writes, about time. Wonder if the 49ers blindsided Turbo too, or did his source, quote, know that? Tim, the state of Tennessee will be on depression meds if he doesn't sign with the Titans. Just got a message from the ComeHomePeyton.com guys who say, just sent a link to the newest video to the tune of Welcome Back Cotter. We've been cleared by the city to have a Welcome Home Peyton party in front of the courthouse where they do live on the green.
Is that true?
Yeah, volunteer string band will play and free Vietti for all. Just waiting on Peyton now.
I hope so.
That's making me nervous, man. The city of Nashville has given out the okay for a city hall party if Peyton Manning will sign.
Will we have a meltdown if we don't get him?
Yes.
100%.
I think I will too. I'm serious. I mean, this is draining me.
I'm so excited about Locker, but yeah, there'd be
we might just,
I'm elated about Locker, but Peyton Manning, you just don't pass.
We might just turn on the mics and let us all cry. We'll just have a nice collective citywide cry. Get it all out.
I'm hot, man.
And to those of you listening in Denver, because we know you are, because of Twitter, yeah, we just said that. We'll have a collective cry if we don't get it.
We've got the only Turbo Sports Network has already got the call in. So should we go to him coming out of the next break, or do you want to let?
We'll go to him coming out of the break, and we'll get rolling. 737-1045-866-492 zone. A lot of ways to get involved with the show. Again, on Twitter at 3HL1045. The Facebook page, search us out. We know you have a Facebook page. Search out 3HL, the number 3HL. We'll roll through some tweets, take some calls. Turbo is up next. He said he would call. He's going to call. What is the latest?
We'll let him take calls too.
Turbo Sports Network.
If you want to talk to Turbo will be on 737-1045. We're going to have loaded lines in about 10 seconds. So call now, and Turbo will take your calls.
KHL 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Blaine Bishop, Clay Travis. JT Productions is here as well. We'll be with you until 6 o'clock. 737-1045-866-492 Zone. Hit us on Twitter anytime at 3HL 1045. And certainly, if you've been waiting to jump on Twitter, do it before the weekend, because it's all Peyton Manning all the time on our Twitter feed.
It's Manning Mania.
Manning Mania, yeah, whatever you want to call it.
A lot of people texting. They're in love with Twitter already. They've just started. And they're like, I had to charge my phone. So a bunch of guys and girls started texting me like 10:30. They're like, I've been refreshing this thing so madly that I've already got to charge my phone. Never had to do charging at 10:30 in the morning.
We have increased our Twitter followers by 10% in 4 days. We've had it up for 2.5 years. It's crazy. So welcome if you're new to it. And if you're not, get on it. Twitter.com at 3HL1045. All right. Everybody's been wanting to hear from Turbo. Wait,
can we hear what Turbo said yesterday first?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, Turbo, you got it, JT? This is Turbo yesterday making the call, scooping Mortensen, Schefter.
At 3:15 in the afternoon.
3:15.
The information that I have just received from a very, very reliable resource that Peyton Manning is actually becoming a Tennessee Titan right at this moment, right now. And if you fellas you do not remember who I am, y'all know my connection when it comes to these NFL players and especially UT athletes. And so you guys heard it from me first here on The Zone. So
right.
I'm telling you right now.
So Turbo's reporting that Peyton Manning is a Titan.
All right. Did he sign for 3 years, $70 million? Do you know what he signed for?
No details of what the contract says, but Peyton is coming to Nashville.
Is he in town now?
No, he's not in town.
Okay, but you're saying you've heard, you plugged in with UT. You picked against UT all season. You were a Negavol, but you are coming to us now with positive news. You're putting your name on the line. We'll call you on it, Turbo. If it doesn't happen, you're gonna have to answer the callers.
Listen to this. Call me on it all day. And this is another thing. This is what other Vol fans may not like. I don't want Peyton here.
Why is that, Turbo?
Yeah. Let me tell you why I don't want him here. If your mother that birthed you do not want you, why do I want you? So the coach, they don't trust him. They feel like that he's not going to be a reliable resource on the field. Why would I want to take a chance with you and put all the house on you? But guess what? He's coming here. He's going to bring finances and a whole lot of resources here to Nashville, and that's a plus. But as a football fan, do I want to take a chance if your mother don't want you? No, I don't want you neither.
Is your source a former UT player?
I cannot say that because he's going to kill me, but he told me I was cool to go and say what I wanted to say and given the information that he gave me, but he told me that I cannot give the source up in no form or no fashion.
So when will we find out? When will the news, you are breaking news here.
Turbo just broke
Yeah, but when will Mortensen retweet this or John Clayton? What's the time frame, you think?
I have no clue, but I tell you what, y'all can replay this a million times and let you know that y'all heard it here first on the Zone.
Turbo breaks the news. If this is correct, if it's not Turbo, we're going to let the 3HL crew, you're going to come back on with us, and you have to take calls to defend yourself for blowing it.
That's all right. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
All right, so now you heard him yesterday.
Yeah, hang on. Richard on Twitter, Turbo may have still been recovering from his trip on the drunken European when he got his information.
Maybe so. All right, loaded the lines, Turbo. Are you there?
What's up, fellas?
Turbo,
Man, you got us all excited now, man. I'm all nervous.
Your boy Elway. I mean, what's going on here?
You see he's leaving empty, right? You see he's making a lot of false statements talking about Peyton was throwing and Peyton ain't raised his arm all day today.
All right, so you're still sticking to it.
Man, I'm on 100%, man. I wouldn't even call him make a fool of myself if I wasn't for sure what I was saying. Because I got to live in this city. I got to deal with you guys.
All right, so your liable resource is still good?
Always good. Always
All right,
good.
we're going to let you take calls. We're going to let people ask questions of you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, GMoney, you up?
GMoney, what's up?
What up, fellow Peppins? First of all, let me just say this. Turbo lying, because anytime a grown man get caught lying, his voice get real high. and Turbo been talking high ever since he got on the phone. Second of all...
Wait. Is Turbo's voice high or is Turbo high?
No, Turbo's voice is high. Well, you know what? Matter of fact, he might be high. He might be high off them Shoney pancakes that they offer.
Turbo, are you high?
Man, look here, man. I'll say no to drugs. And G-Money ain't got nobody. That's why he on here right now talking about all that old false nonsense, man. Look here, at the end of the day, what I'm talking about is breaking cash to Cashville. And Peyton is cash. So what he talking about ain't making no money, and definitely ain't making no sense, man. Go on to DJ Clown.
Hold on. All right, see, this is the exact reason why Turbo must be a big boy, because he found out that Shoney's was offering them unlimited pancakes. He gotta take this deal. He gotta take it. Peyton Manning is coming to Nashville. Man, what you need to do is ditch that clown named Turbo, because it's looking like we the desperate prom girl that Peyton Manning ain't gonna come to. G-Money out.
Thank you, G-Money.
All right, that was not a very good endorsement there, Turbo.
Yeah, that was pretty strong, Turbo.
Let's go to Shannon and Dixon. Shannon, you there?
Turbo's just like what Peyton's doing to us right now. He's just clowning us out, and I'm out.
Turbo, not a lot of enthusiasm out there for the Turbo Sports Network.
The Turbo
right now.
Sports Network's taking a hit today.
Turbo, you got to give us a little bit more. When is he going to sign?
Man, look here, man. Look, my resource just told me that Peyton is a Titan. Simple, fact, sealed, delivered. He's here. That's all he gave me, and he told me that I was in the clear to let everybody know. And that's what I'm doing, and that's a fact.
But you talked to him since he went over to North Carolina and after the Denver Broncos and all this stuff.
Yeah, the Broncos offered 5 years, $90 million, Turbo.
Look here, man. Just like y'all was a little bit skeptical about the situation this morning, I called him back to reconfirm it. I said, man, look, man, there's a plane in the air on the way going to Raleigh. Man, y'all been here to make me look silly. Man, he said, do not worry about that. Do not worry about that, man. Everything is secure. What he told me the other day, everything is still the same. It has nothing changed.
All right, Turbo. Let's go to Michelle next up on 3HL. Hey, Michelle.
I just had two questions. I'm sorry. What kind of vol was that you called Turbo, or what type of vol?
A Negavol. He was picking against them.
Okay, so because I almost wanted to call it NAACP, but I got you. Okay.
Oh, she thought you said something else. Oh, no, you don't have to worry about all that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not 1954. That'd be trouble.
We're only 3 feet from
I got you, Blaine. Okay.
Yeah.
The question is, this one is for Turbo. You got this from what type of resource?
I got it from a really close friend.
A close friend of Peyton's.
You called him what type of resource? Was it a reliable resource or a reliable resource?
a reliable resource.
A real liable resource.
Okay, I was just listening to the replay because I was going to tell you, honey, the R's, the consonants are free, and I was going to give you $2.50 for the E because it is a reliable. Okay, Turbo, that's all I have for you. Turbo, I hope you're not getting played, boo. One love, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
See you, Michelle.
All right, Ryan. Turbo, this is how I used to feel when we started the show, Turbo.
That's all right. Anytime somebody won't put the full court press, I'm ready. I'm in my 2-3 zone.
All right, Ryan.
In a 2-3.
Ryan's
that 1-2-2 press.
Ryan's in Bellevue. Hey, Ryan, what's up?
Hey, first of all, Turbo, it's a source. It's not a resource. Resource is like water and gas. It's a source.
Or like Encyclopedia Britannica, which is out of business.
Anyway, second of all, what makes you a credible source?
Then Turbo Sport.
Who are you?
Why are you so bad?
If you're saying you've got a friend telling you, well, I've got a friend telling me Peyton just signed with the Anaheim Ducks. So you're just some bumbling idiot trying to get your natural 5 minutes of fame. Get him off the air and get somebody that knows what they're talking about.
Ryan, we're just having fun.
This is not good. All right, what about Rick? Let's go to Rick. Rick actually has a real question for you here, Turbo.
I'm wondering if Scott Wells is if he's got connections to UT. Does he know anything about Scott Wells? I want to get Scott Wells on beat that offensive lineup.
That's a good question.
Good question, Rick.
Turbo, what do you think?
Well, I haven't spoken with Scott, but I know Scott personally.
All right, well, since you know, call him.
Call right now.
You can break news for the Turbo Sports Network.
Text him.
I tell you what, I'm going to get in contact with Scott, and then they're right there for those doubters that feel that I do not have any reliable resources. And when I come in for information, and I get Scott his voice on here, where he's able to do an interview on the zone, like I got Arian Foster on here, for those who were wondering, can I deliver what I say? Then I don't want to hear anything else from anybody else out there.
That's what I like to see, Turbo. I like to see that fighting spirit.
James in Mount Juliet. Hey, James.
What's up, guys? Turbo, I got you back, buddy. They all just pissed off at you because you do have a little bit of information, whether it's real or not. When it comes out that he's going to be a Titan, everybody needs to get on with ESPN and all the others. When they start taking credit for it, you tell them Turbo and Nashville done it first, big boy.
You should tweet ESPN, put Turbo in there, and then tell them that
Turbo Sports Network is reporting.
We're going to throw a party when we sign Peyton Manning. Will you come be a grand marshal on the Peyton Manning parade with us?
Yeah, count me in.
All right.
Thank you, Turbo.
Good stuff.
All right, call Scott Wells and get us some info.
Man, definitely.
All right, see you, man. Right,
Turbo, reliable caller. Should we pull out? Coming out of the break, we'll play Turbo when he went skiing. He is admitted not a good skier. Very good.
He went down a hill called the Drunken European, which that's probably not a good idea on the surface.
Yeah, because some people are new to 3HL. Turbo has been calling 3HL for 2.5 years now. So he is a reliable source.
He's a character.
Yes.
On the show.
He's a character.
So the 3HL crew, I'm not going to lie, he was treated pretty roughly.
That was tough.
He got grilled, yeah.
Some reaction to Turbo on Twitter. Travis, smoke it up, Turbo. AJ, why is Turbo dogging Peyton and Eli's mama? Travis, weed was the source. Tyree, ha ha ha, high on pancakes. Hit us up on Twitter at 3HL1045. Peter writes, in Turbo we trust Turbomania. Kenny, I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do. Hashtag half-baked. Matt writes, nega Vol, laugh out loud, not a racist Vol, funniest thing ever.
Oh, man.
Did Turbo say liable resource? Yes. He's sticking to his guns.
Yeah, he did not change that.
On TSN. At 3HL1045, Dustin writes, I just want to be entertained. Don't care if it's true. Hashtag Team Turbo. James and Matthew both back-to-back. Does Turbo have a Twitter account?
Turbo needs to get on Twitter. There's no doubt about that.
Ed,
Turbo Sports Network. You got to be on Twitter these days if you're going to compete with ESPN.
Ed, listening for the first time on the drive home in Seattle. Great stuff with Turbo.